Hi, my name is Mark de Rooij from RAWSTER Photo. Today we have a very nice Lightroom tip again. Enjoy watching this video and please subscribe to our YouTube channel because more Lightroom videos are coming soon. So I have a photo here made in New York City, and what I want to do in this photo, I want to make it a black and white photo, but only some elements I want to keep it yellow. For example, the taxi here in the foreground, it will be nice if it stays yellow, but also maybe the M of McDonald's. So, and the rest we make black and white. So how are we gonna do that? First of all, don't use the black and white here because it turns everything in black and white and then you don't get the results you want. So what you're gonna do is you go to the HSL panel, to saturation, and basically you put everything in -100 for all the colors you don't want. And in general I want yellow, but as you can see there's also a lot of orange in the taxi, and you can get some yellow back by increasing the yellow, but that doesn't solve the problem. So for this photo I keep orange and yellow in the photo and I take all the other colors out like this. So you already kind of see what we are heading to. So the taxi is still yellow, also the M here is yellow. Maybe I think I will keep the red also because there's some red here in the lights of the taxi, but also in the M there's some red. So I think I keep those three colors for the photo: red, orange and yellow. And now we're gonna take out all the other colors because I don't want this and this taxi to be yellow, also this taxi not. So the thing is, what we're gonna do is we go to the brush. In the brush the only setting you have to use is the saturation. Put it in -100 and make sure the feather, the flow and the density is in 100 and the auto mask is off. And with those settings you can use the brush wherever you want, and you go over the photo where you still see the colors, and as you can see, as soon as the brush hits the colors, the color disappears. So I do this with quite big brush. My experience is to get the best results with big brushes. If you are gonna zoom in a lot and use a very small brush to try to make it very precise, in general the result is less precise. And I'm gonna check later. Well, now I make the brush a bit smaller because I wanna go in between the letter here also. Later you can zoom in if you want to check if you didn't remove too much. That's also possible. So if you want to check where the brush is applied, simply click this checkbox. So basically it's everywhere in the photo except in the taxi in the foreground, and the big M is not applied here, but as you can see there's also no color to remove, so that's not a big issue. I think I remove a bit too much here, so let's zoom a little bit in because it looks a little bit black and white there. So make sure you select the point again and zoom in where you remove too much. And in this case I want to remove the brush, and I'm doing that by pressing the Alt key. As you can see, the plus is changing into a minus, which basically means you can remove what you added. And for hard parts like here, because as you can see the taxi gets a color back, but now also this taxi and this taxi has some color. For those hard parts you can use the auto mask because then the brush is looking for the borders, and the result is if you hit a border usually the effect stops there. So in general you get the best results in the borders with the auto mask on, but only use it for the borders, otherwise it doesn't remove everything you want. So here's a little part that doesn't go away. That's because of the auto mask. If I turn off the auto mask, you can see it's possible to remove, and that's because that little part was close to a border. So sometimes the auto mask helps, sometimes not, so be careful with that. Alright, so that's basically the result I wanted to get. So to summarize, don't use the black and white conversion here in the basic panel, but go to the HSL panel and put everything in -100 for the colors you don't want to see in a photo anymore, and the other colors you can keep it in 0, or if you want to increase the saturation even more, it's possible to pull it a little bit up, and I think that's also very nice for this photo. And then as a last step, use the brush, put the saturation in -100 and go over all the colors you don't want to see anymore in a photo. So that's this tutorial for this week. Hopefully you learned something new, and thank you for watching.